Sit down, hold on to your seats. This is going to anger you because a township in New Jersey has banned the Constitution and the American flag and other props in their town meetings. This is so frustrating. I'm going to give you what happened because the video started coming out last night. I'm going to show you exactly what ordinance the residents are fired up about, and rightfully so, and hopefully this turns into a lawsuit against the town council. If you're an attorney who loves the Constitution, maybe you should take this case up. Before I jump into this, I want to thank the sponsor of the video, that's CMMG, our friends right over the big hill in Boonville, Missouri. They make all these products in America. They make great color schemes, different sizes, all your tools that you could think of at CMMG, you can save when you use code GNG10. They're awesome, great folks. They're very kind, not only to myself and my family, but they sue the ATF with their own money. The ownership there is great. CMMG, check them out. All right. Last night, videos started getting shared from the November 25th town meeting in Edison Township in New Jersey. It's in Middlesex County, New Jersey. And if you don't know what town councils and town meetings are about, it is the purest form of local government in this country. The town residents, they assemble at wherever the meeting is. Usually it's, town hall. And they get to vote based off of what is brought up for a vote, ordinances and stuff like that, and things that have to do with the budget. And the people who are present, the people who actually take time out of their schedules, their lives, to show up and go to the meeting and hear these presentations out, they actually get to vote, and that's how things are accomplished or stopped in a town government environment. It's great, it really is, and you benefit if you show up. That's the whole idea of, representative government. So on November 25th, leading up to November 25th, there have been some shenanigans at some town meetings in Edison Township. From some of the things I was finding in my research at about 1 a.m. last night, instead of sleeping, I was doom scrolling, were things like people showing up to speak at the podium dressed as a bong. And I guess it's been kind of like a three-ring circus as of late. So the town select board, the town council board, they tried to come up with some new rules to increase the decorum, to make everybody maintain a level of respect and professionalism in the town meetings, because they should be kind of respectful. It's a government at work in its purest form that was made by our founding fathers. Well, November 25th, they unleashed these new ordinances that they're looking to restrict things to make it more professional. And you can go and do your own research about what the makeup of the township is now, because I got a lot of comments about how things have changed drastically. And it's just not the way it used to be. And one of the things that they did, the town council, was they shaved the people's time from 6 minutes to 4 minutes as far as addressing the council, and they took away rebuttal. So they slashed your time by a third, and you can not rebut anything that they say to you. You just have to, take it. Well, I'm going to show you this ordinance that had everybody up in arms, rightfully so, which led to what happened in the video I'm going to show you as well. Here's the ordinance. It's O.2239-2024, and this was, like I said, looking to increase decorum. I'll leave a link to it down below if you want to read into it, but the biggest thing that we're focusing on today is going to be Section L, and we'll go through the whole thing because it leads credit to what I've been talking about already. It says, activities which shall be considered an impediment to the orderly conduct of or disruptive to the meeting include, but are not limited to, 1. Engaging in disorderly conduct such as the utterance of loud, physical, threatening, abusive, or excessively vulgar language, or other acts which disturb, disrupt, or otherwise impede the orderly conduct of any meeting and the ability of the public to hear or participate. 2. Speaking without first being recognized by the chair or attempting to address council outside of the permitted periods for public comment. 3. The use of patently offensive or abusive languages. 4. The wearing of costumes, that's the dude dressed as a bong, or non-medically necessary masks while addressing the council. That's interesting. All the liberals' faces must be burning with that one. And 5 is the biggest offender here. Use of props while addressing the council. Now I'm going to show you a clip from that meeting where an attorney, Joel, I have his name here in front of me, Joel Bassoff, Bassoff. Other attorneys want to get involved. He's probably one to call because he was physically removed by police from this meeting for holding up the United States flag and holding up the United States Constitution. And here's the clip I was talking about. Let's roll it and we'll talk about it when it's done.
I'm holding up an American flag to represent the constitutional values that we should be loyal to.
And if you continue, I will have to forfeit. You'll have to forfeit your time.
Well,
I'm your time.
It's my constitution. It's my constitutional right to do this.
You didn't
If you get sued, you will lose. My suggestion to you is that you get a second opinion from competent counsel because you are wrong. You are interfering with the rights of a member of the public. You're interfering with speech, and it should stop now. I'd like to continue.
They didn't pass the law yet.
This is an arbitrary.
If he doesn't sit down,
This is an arbitrary decision.
his time is forfeited.
And it violates the law. Your time should be forfeited. Your position should be forfeited. By your actions, you forfeit your right to preside over this meeting.
Please have him removed. That's not okay. Room. Thank you.
Shame on you.
Officer, you can have him removed.
No, my time's forfeited. I'll sit
Mr.
back.
Bassoff, you continued after your time was forfeited, you continued after the officers told you to sit down, you continued after the council president repeatedly asked you to stop. You've now been asked to be removed from the chambers. So,
There's no reason to remove me from the chambers because I am not interfering with
Clearly
the quorum.
chosen to
I'm ready.
violate the rules of the
Excuse me.
quorum chamber,
Excuse me.
sir.
I'm ready to sit here quietly, and I will not interfere with your decorum. So I have a right to be here.
Can I get a second?
second.
All in favor? All right. This council meeting has been recessed for 5 minutes. We'll be back at 7:04.
Are you ejecting him from the meeting? Officers, are you ejecting him from the meeting?
All right, so that's Joel Bassoff, attorney in New Jersey, from what I was able to discover. And he was physically removed by the police for holding up the American flag, holding up the United States Constitution, and you could hear the chair say those are props, and actually they're not. And I don't know if the people that are in power in this country, in some areas, in certain levels, need to be reminded of what their job is. The public, especially in an open town meeting style of government, the people in the seats run the show, not the ass clowns on the elevated stage sitting down. You are their representatives. In fact, if they wanted to take a vote to kick you out of the job right then and there, they could have done that. And that's the problem with town meetings, is people don't understand when they're in attendance the amount of power they actually have. So in addition to what you saw, I'm going to say, give you a couple quotes to clarify it. When Bassoff was holding up the Constitution, because the audio wasn't wonderful, he said, quote, "The U.S. Constitution gives the public the right to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Every member of the council took a solemn oath to uphold the Constitution." And they took offense because you can't call us out. We're the kings. That's a prop. You need to be removed. Also, while he was holding it up, he said, "I'm holding this Constitution to emphasize." And then you saw the chair, whose name is Nishith Patel, Nishith, Patel. I'll have their phone numbers to the council down below. Whatever I can find, you should all call him. I don't care where you live. You can live in Antarctica. If you're seeing this video, call these sons of bitches and tell them how America runs. Patel said, this is going to be served as a prop as last discussed in the last meeting. If you use it as a prop, the Constitution, then we will take this as a warning that if you continue, and then he was cut off by Bassoff, who said, I'm sorry, I'm not putting down the U.S. Constitution. This is my time. You're interrupting me. And that's correct. The rules that they set. You speak, I listen. I speak, you listen. And it was pretty good. So, and then you saw the rest. You heard the people react. And you saw, like I've said this a few times, and it pisses off police officers, former and current, every time I say this in a video, but it needs to be said far and wide. You took an oath to put your life on the line to protect and defend the United States Constitution. You are not supposed to follow unconstitutional, illegal orders. And for someone to tell you as a peace officer that you need to remove an American citizen who is your boss because they're demanding that their elected representative at the town level or any level follow the United States Constitution, which is their policy and procedure, and you have the balls to remove them for doing nothing wrong, shame on you. You should be charged as part of this lawsuit that I assume is coming and I would love to see come. So, guys and gals, I would love to have you in this comment section. Let me know what you think of this whole scenario from the beginning to end. I would need some good reading material today, and y'all can help. I appreciate y'all. I am so disappointed in watching what I've been able to see so far from this Edison Township town meeting. Disgusting, absolute vile display by the representatives of the town. Their information will be down below. Don't forget to check out our sponsor and use code GNG10 to save a ton of money at CMMG. Appreciate y'all. You love America. You love freedom. Subscribe to this channel. I'll keep you in the know because it's happening everywhere, and we're going to uncover it. Take care.